My gym is called 98 Gym, or 98K in Chinese. And as we're going down, we got a nice picture of C-Bomb over there as motivation, which is pretty cool. To get in, all you have to do is scan your face and you're in, walk through the door. So this is my gym, and I'd say it's one of the larger gyms that I've come across in China. A lot of gyms that I've been to were much smaller, but this one has lots of machines, enough dumbbells, barbells, benches for everyone, so you don't need to worry about that. The only problem, I think, is that this personal training area is a little too big. There's so much empty space that could be used.
You're looking at a crisp 91 kg on the dot. I unfortunately forgot to bring my water bottle. However, lucky for me, our gym has a vending machine, and similar to how you scan the bikes, you just scan with your phone, you click open, and then it'll do like a whole process checking thing. And once it's done, you'll hear a sound, that sound over there, and you can open. And then you just take what you want. This is the biggest bottle that they have right now, and you go. And then it'll automatically deduct the money from your phone. Today we're doing some back, and our first exercise is going to be some pull-ups. When you're doing pull-ups, don't forget your straps. They really help activate more back and allow you to use less forearms, so that your back tires out before your forearms. And this is really crucial for some back growth. Thank me later. Nice. 第二个动作就是用这个机械，我觉得非常有感觉，而且对你非常好。所以我们先热身一组，然后连3、4组吧，然后每一组就练到美丽。So since it's like my first time like filming in public and like talking in public, and now more and more people are coming to the gym, so now I'm getting a little bit more self-conscious and starting to kick in, the embarrassment starting to kick in. But it's not too bad. I think it's not too bad, maybe because of the dopamine hit that I'm getting from lifting. That's kind of helping me out, but yeah, so far so good. Alright, enough of the little rant, back to training. done training, I'm gonna go and try out our gym's posing room. They've had this room for a while, but I never really used it. So this is our gym's posing room, and now that there's nobody here, you can go in and do what you gotta do. So yeah, it's pretty big, pretty nice, and you can also adjust the lighting. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So this is what I look like normal with my clothes. Alright. Now for part 2, the over 18 section. Finally got my drink. 以北珍珠奶茶，中北三分糖。无糖我觉得太苦了，但是这样还可以啊。Funny enough, I used to live right over there, and then as soon as I moved out, and then they opened up the gym that's literally right over here. So it would have been like a 5-minute walk from my house over there to the gym over here. But now since I moved, I gotta cycle about 2.5 kilometers every day to the gym and then back home. So that's about 5 kilometers. But I guess it is good for the cardio, so that's why I'm not complaining. I could buy an e-bike, but I prefer the cardio. So as I'm walking and I'm drinking my I just remembered that right behind the gym there's actually a really nice park. So I'll take you guys to the park. It has a really nice lake, and yeah, it's just a really nice park. Not that big, but it's really nice. Over here we have a hammock, and since you know it's quite safe in China, people just bring their hammocks, bring their tents, bring their picnic mats, and then they just come to the park and then they take a nap. They can sleep like anywhere. You don't have to worry about your things being stolen. Like you see over there, we have some people with a pitch the tent over there. Got a guy with a hammock and someone's picnic. They just leave their things there. No one's gonna take it. So that's really nice. I think that's enough of this park for now. The sun is starting to really get really hot, and the humidity is starting to, I think, rise a little bit as well. So time to head home. So just grab a bike and cycle back 2.5 kilometers and get something to eat. So now I am at a cake shop, and you know, what's the little harm of treating yourself after a good training session? They got some yummy stuff. Then I'll get that chocolate one over there. 我要这个巧克力的，14块钱对的。啊，不用，这个够。
请出示付款码。
And like with every transaction,
请出示付款码。
you just scan your
收
pay
钱
code
单到账
and they receive the money.
元。
Then you take your cake and then you go. Pretty easy, right? The fact that I keep buying cakes and snacks like that off the gym and then telling myself the bike ride home and the bike ride to the gym will cancel it out. Yeah, that's probably the reason why I'm still not where I want to be. But it's alright. Right? So it takes about 17 minutes to get home by bike, 17 minutes to cycle, about 2.5 kilometers. My packages, so now time to go home and get something to eat. I live in this little complex right over here. It's actually used to be a hotel, but then the back part of it got converted to apartments, so it's close to the subway line. That's kind of why I chose it, but apart from that, there's like nothing here. There's, as you can see, it's just factories and yeah, no shops, no parks, just factory and road basically. But since the subline is right next door, 5 minutes away, and it's convenient to travel to other places, convenient to go to work, so that's why I chose it. Finally, I'm back home. And look who it is. Nova! Hello! Now for our post-workout meal, we are having some chicken, some egg, some beef with some onion, some green chilies, and rice. And with that, we're gonna be having some flower tea, hua cha, which is really good because it doesn't have any sugar or anything like that. Was kind of contradictory because I'm gonna be demolishing this chocolate cake later on. But yeah. Juicy little chicken. Actually really good.